Is there actually a housing affordability crisis? Look, in my opinion, no, there's not. Now, that's going to send some people really nuts, and in part, I don't really care. You're entitled to your opinion, but the fact is times will change and you can either be a victim to it or you can do something about it. Now, if you want to sit in the victimhood, then for the rest of your life, you're probably going to sit there not affording a home because you've got committed to that idea that it's unaffordable, as opposed to the people that are actually doing something about it and finding a way to afford a home. One thing I entirely disagree with is this idea that young people starting out should be able to afford houses and units in the same places that their parents did when they bought. Well, if they bought 20 to 40 years ago, that's hardly the same suburb, that's hardly the same demographic. It's not realistic to assume that young people should be able to afford their first home in a suburb only a couple of kilometres from the city. So you've got to be realistic and relative about it as well. Bottom line is you can get into the market and you can save a deposit. Most people don't even tick the first box of being a number one level investor, which is actually saving more than you spend. So is there a housing affordability crisis? No, I don't believe there is. Is housing expensive in certain areas? Absolutely it is. So look where you can afford and get into the market. The first thing is get into the market. Don't be a victim about where that is. Get into the market and look to educate yourself in ways to add value so you can climb your way up that property ladder.